What is going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about whether or not you guys should be summoning on the new type banner that just dropped. So today they dropped the physical monotype banner. There's also upcoming monotype banners throughout the next coming weeks. So April 12th, we're going to get the tech one. April 16th, we're going to get the int one. The 20th, we'll get the STR one. And then finally on the 24th, we'll get the last one, the AGL banner. If you guys are not aware, the monotype banners were from quite a little bit ago. We haven't seen them in a while. They're honestly back from when the meta was actually running a monotype team. So you could run like Super Fizz, Extreme STR, like things like that. And that was like the best teams in the game. But now with all the category leads and such, monotypes have severely fallen off. The only time you really see them is when you're running Battlefield or when you're running the monotype SBRs, which kind of sucks, but that is the evolution of the game. So we're going to talk about whether you guys should or should not be summoning on this physical banner right here. So first off, the featured SSR pool. So we have Gohan here, we got Boo, Deborah, we have the Heart Virus Goku, Nova, Shenron, Tien, and then we have Launch here as the featured SSRs. And then there are, what is this, 2, 6, 8, 10... 2, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't even count. There's 8 LRs that can be summoned on here too as well. This is actually the largest LR pool out of all of the type banners. I believe Tech had 3, Int 3, STR 3, and then AGL 4. I think just going off the top of my head, but I know that Fizz has the largest LR pool out of the bunch, so that's an upside to it. But in all honesty, there's only 2 good units on here that would, well, I won't say good units. There's 2 units that would be worth summoning for, and that would be the LR Janemba as well as the Heart Virus Goku. The Goku just recently came out, and then Janemba was towards the beginning of the year. A lot of you probably pulled on his banner. I was not lucky enough to be one of the select few to pull him, but it is what it is, you know. You also get a Kai for every summon, so that's a little bonus there. And then you're going to get blue coins from this banner, so you're getting 10 blue coins for each multi or 1 for each single summon. Now, the blue coins used to be pretty darn good, again, back when monotype teams were a thing. A lot of these units were very good on their monotype teams because they were support units, or they were just really good fits for the team itself. But now, honestly, when we look at it, none of these characters are great in the slightest. Gohan, Cell, they're probably one of the better options here. But when we look at the pool, it's just not great. You're honestly probably better off getting Kais with them, if I'm being honest. Obviously, if you're sitting on a bunch, you could get the units. If you're looking at it from a collectability point, you want to get all the characters in the game, you might just scoop them with some of the blue coins you have. But it's not really worth summoning just to get coins from them. Again, you're going to get an Elder Kai for each multi, but when we look at the units, again, there's only 2 really that you would summon for. So we'll check out Janemba here. You guys know Janemba is one of the best defensive units, if not the best defensive unit on the global side. So we'll take a look at him real quick. He's only a 150 lead for movie bosses and corroded body and mind. On super, he causes colossal damage and lowers defense. Ultra Super, he's causing mega colossal damage and greatly lowering defense, and his passive, he gets 120% to attack and D, guards all attacks within the same turn as the first or second attacker in the turn. He gets Ki +2 up to 6 and attack and defense plus 22% up to 66% with each attack performed as the second or third attacker in a turn. And then he's a high chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character, which is a big part of him being so good. He basically cannot be Ki Blast attacked. And then his active, he does have a rage mode, basically kind of like the giant form. It can be activated when HP is 66% or more, starting from the 6th turn from the start of the battle. So it does take a little bit to get his rage condition to go. But in his condition, he causes destructive damage to enemy with a temporary high chance of performing a crit, which is really nice. And then same thing with his Ultra Super. And then he receives an additional Ki +1 per key sphere obtained. So offensively, he's decent, but defensively is where Janemba definitely shines. And then we'll check out Heart Virus Goku here. Again, we just recently got him. Not the greatest leader skill. He's 130 lead for Turtle School. Janemba's lead was decent. Movie Bosses is pretty good category. And Corroded Body and Mind, there are some events where you need Corroded Body and Mind. So his leader skill is a lot more useful than Goku's. And Goku's is literally only a 130. 130 leads nowadays are literally nothing compared to like what we're seeing 170s and 200s now. So not the greatest leader skill. On super, he's going to greatly raise attack, cause immense damage to enemy with a high chance of sacrificing 7% HP. So again, another downfall. Goku, you're losing 7% HP when you super. Well, you have a high chance of losing 7% HP when you super. It's not guaranteed, I should say. And then his passive, he only gets 100% to attack and D, but he raises attack and defense by up to 200%, depending on how much HP you have. So the more you have, the greater the stat boost. He gets Ki +5. He has a chance of performing a crit plus 59%, reduces damage received by 59%, and a 59% chance of performing an additional super attack for 5 turns from the start of the turn. And then he reduces damage received by 59% when HP is 59% or less, plus an additional defense plus 59%, starting from the 6th turn from the start of the battle. So again, a pretty good defensive unit. Offensively, not the highest stats from him. He's solid, but mainly these two units are here for their defense. And honestly, those are the best two options out of the whole banner. Gohan, Boo here, they're mainly just for Mono Fizz, so they're not really useful at the moment. Launch, she's actually pretty solid on Peppy Gals, but again, it's Peppy Gals, so you don't really use them for much except the few events that they're thrown into. Nova, not the greatest, he's just mid. DeBoer is mid as well. Tien's not bad, but he's definitely not top tier. He's a 120 lead for Earthlings. On Super, he causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense, which is always nice. Anyone who lowers attack and defense is always pretty solid for the most part. He gets 150% to attack and D, which is another plus, and Ki +3. He gets an additional 70% to attack when performing a super. And then this is why he's kind of solid. He's Majin Buu Saga support for super class. He gives attack plus 30% and defense plus 50%. You don't really see support units giving 50%, so that's actually really good. And then he also has a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy as well, so he is pretty good. He only is thrown into a couple categories, Majin Buu Saga being the best of them. Worthy Rivals, Connected Hope is solid. But other than that, his categories are pretty limited. And the Link skills are not the greatest either. He's got Fierce Battle, Experienced Fighters, Z Fighters, but nothing too insane there. So Tien, I would probably rank him 3rd in this list, disregarding the LRs. The LRs here, I mean, Bardock has an easy A. The androids are solid. Trunks, I think he got an easy A. Frieza and I don't even remember who he's with. Was it Frieza and Goku? Frieza. I haven't pulled him, so I honestly don't even remember off the top of my head. No, Frieza and 17. That's who it was. Frieza and Android 17. They're okay as well. And then Cell's AO unit. He's solid. Good for the World Tournament. So the LR pool, nothing crazy, but again, they are LRs, and a lot of you might want some new LRs that you're missing. But in all honesty, unless you're a whale and you just want to go for completion, you want to fill out your box, maybe you're missing some of these units, I would not even bother touching these type banners. This goes for all of them. When the rest of them come out, I will do should you guys summon on those, because they've updated them and some of the characters are swapped out for each one. But yeah, in all honesty, I would not touch these banners, especially with 7-year anniversary coming up. We have Golden Week coming up as well. It's just not worth it. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no value really you get out of this unless you're lucky enough to pull the Janemba or to pull the Goku. So if you're saving your stones, just keep saving up. 7-year anniversary is around the corner. That's where you're going to get all of your value at. Just trust me, you want to save for that. You definitely want to have plenty enough stones when that rolls around, because they're going to be the 2 best units in the game. The LR God Goku and Vegeta, and then the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And then if you are a whale, I mean, just do your whale duties. Summon if you're missing some of the units if you want. Maybe you want a rainbow unit. Go ahead, but for all of the normal Dokkan players who don't spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on the game, I would just skip it. Just put it behind you, skip it. If anything, I would summon on the banner that's already out as of right now. What banner? The Goku banner is a lot better than this banner, even though the Goku banner is not even that great. So But yeah, that is my opinion. Obviously, you guys can do whatever you want with your stones, but that's just my opinion if you were to listen to me. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, definitely go down there, smash that like button. If you want to stay tuned for more Dokkan content as well, whether it be news, summons, gameplay, we have it all on the channel. So consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button as well. That would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.